Hi, I thought I'd show you how to iron a fitted sheet using the roller iron because it's actually really easy. It's a quick way of doing it because you've got the end bit. Actually, you can use the elasticated bit over the end of it. So first of all, you need to make sure that you're folding it right. So grab one corner of the fitted sheet and then have it inside out, and then put your finger all the way to the pointed bit. And then you just have to grab one of the other corners and then just put that so you've got that lined up together. And then once that's together, you just pull the fabric so you have a straight line either side of it, and then all the seams match up. And then you do the same for the other end, which I've already done just to save time. And then you get that corner bit, and that's the corner that goes on the end. So you're stretching it around it. So you stretch it out, pull it over it, and then just fix that in place so it's literally running along the outside of the roller section. And then the next bit is just lining everything up so it's smooth. Just being careful that obviously it's quite hot, so you want to be a bit careful that you're not sticking your hands in underneath. And then once that's in place, then you can get ready to tug and pull as it goes round. So smoothing it, and then I'm just going to press the foot lever down and then start rolling. And as I do it, I'm just making sure that I'm smoothing it so you can see that I'm pulling on that. So the roller is also pulling. I'm pulling the opposite direction and smoothing it. And if you feel that it's puckered, like it's a little bit puckered here, a few creases, then I would just get the water spray and spray that area and then smooth that flat. Otherwise, you're just going to end up doing the same thing again. So as it goes around, you can kind of move it over to the right a little bit. And then you just keep going and then pulling it. So you can see I'm pulling it really taut. So just stopping to smooth it, just to make sure that behind it's not creased as well. Really, if you do it like this and they're quite nice bed linen, then you generally don't have to do the other side because the heat's retained on the roller as well. So you can just make this one go, and I find this a lot quicker than putting it on the ironing board. So I'm just going to stop and smooth that. So I have the material, or the sheet I should say, on my lap. You can have it on the floor, you just need to make sure that the floor is obviously really clean. Otherwise you're undoing all that good work that you've done washing and drying it. So pulling it tight, keep pulling it, keep pulling it, nearly there. Just make sure that you have it on the slowest speed so you can maintain maximum control of it all the time. People trying to put it on high speed thinking that they'll get done quickly, but actually you end up with more creases in it. So you can see I've still got this bit, so we'll go through that in a second. So I'm coming near the end. So obviously as I come near the end, I need to just really focus on this side because this is the next corners. So I'm pulling that tight, and then when I get to the bottom, I've got to make sure that this elastic bit, I'm pulling it straight, and therefore it will go through straight. I think that's where a lot of people don't do it. They just kind of push it through crease. Well, of course, it's just pushing more creases into it. And then obviously letting go. And it all the way comes out. Okay. And then there's just a few areas that it possibly missed. And then what you can do is just grab that area and then put that as the main focus bit. And it only needs to go sort of 50 centimeters down because the rest of it we got with the roller iron. And then that's it. And then finally, just to finish it off really nicely, so it can go in the cupboard, you need to just get those corners and do exactly what you did before. So one corner, grab the other corner, so you've got them like that, so they're all gathered in one line, and then you can just line up the edges of it and put it in one go. I don't know if you can see that, I'm just trying to get that down. Hang on, I'm going to redo it. It's better. Have it quite in straight. You can see I've got that nicely, I've got control of it. So I've got my left hand in all 4 of the corners, and then the right one is obviously just holding that tight. And then you just have to sort of square it off. So if you're very quick, you can do it over the top of it, or you can go over to your ironing board, or perhaps you have like a work surface, which is nice and flat. So I'm making like a giant square. And then just depends what cupboard it's going in. So for now, we'll fold it in half. And then I'm going to fold it in half again. And then I will do once more. And there's your nice ironed fitted sheet ready to go on the bed. And it's a really simple way of doing it, and it's come out perfectly. So I urge you to do it on here instead of on the ironing board if you're lucky enough to have one. Thanks for watching. Give me a like if you enjoyed watching it.